Hey guys, thank you very much for tuning into another video of my life, and in this video we are going to do an unboxing of the Armaf Voyage Titan. To my knowledge, I think at the time of publishing this video it might be the only video on YouTube on this fragrance, so hopefully definitely help someone out there. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the channel. As always, before starting, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the journey of purchase and why this has come about. I didn't even know about this fragrance until a couple of days ago before I bought it. It is a blind buy, and like I said, I'm going to talk you through the logic of that as always. If you want to skip to the unboxing straight away, I'm sure someone will help you with a timestamp, or maybe I'll put that in the comment section. But as it is the case with all my videos, first I do a little bit of a talk through before going on to the actual unboxing. So the journey of purchasing this perfume starts off with one of my favorite fragrances, which unfortunately has been discontinued. And I'll speak to you a little bit about discontinued fragrances in a second as well. But starting off with this, it's actually the Lanvin Avant-Garde perfume, which I have a sample of right here. Sorry, it looks a bit mucky and dirty, but here it is. Here's the vial. I'll take it out. You can see I've used a little bit of the sample before, but I'm still keeping it. It is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I really, really like this fragrance, and I'm very, very surprised that this has been discontinued. I don't know why. It might be the price point compared to the sort of people who buy it. This fragrance to me is very masculine, but at the same time, it does balance itself well in the sense that I would even say it's like 55% masculine, 45% feminine in terms of its smell. But it is really, really good. It's one of my favorite fragrances, and I was so disappointed to hear that this is discontinued. I don't know why such nice fragrances do get discontinued, but there we are. But yeah, really, really good. So what I did was I looked at the note profile of this fragrance. You can see here, this is the Fragrantica website, really good fragrance community, a lot of information there, and they have a really, really useful feature on the website where you can search for fragrances by notes. It's really brilliant. Search for fragrances by notes. So what I tried to do is I tried to look at the base notes and the overall note profile, and I tried to find a fragrance which had as much of a similarity with this fragrance profile as I could, and then I ended up with this one, which is the Voyage Titan Parfum by Armaf, and you can see that the tobacco is there in both of those fragrances and so on. Now, it might be a bit of a, you can see the lavenders there in the middle notes. You can see the cardamom there is in the top note, whereas in this one is in the middle note, and so on. So I'm not going to get the exact same profile, obviously, but you can see bergamot here in the top note for Titan, and you can see a bergamot here for Avant-Garde by Lanvin as well. So that's how I found out this perfume even exists. It is a complete blind buy. It might be that I dislike the perfume, who knows, we'll find out soon enough. There will be, as always, links in the description for you to purchase this product or any other product from eBay is the link and the website that I partner with at the moment. Every little thing you buy from there via the link does help the channel in a very small way, and it's always, always appreciated. So that's how I found out about this. Now, I'm going to go slightly off topic about beautiful fragrances that I like, but they get discontinued for some reason. So Avant-Garde is one of those. Now, the interesting thing with this fragrance is that I didn't actually hear anything bad about this fragrance. So as to why it's been discontinued, I have no idea, but it is really, really good. If anyone from Lanvin is hearing this, or if there's any famous influencers that can convince and have power with Lanvin, tell them to bring this one back. I will definitely buy it. Before it got discontinued, I saw these for about £30 or so for 100 ml bottles, maybe £25, maybe even less. But now that they've been discontinued, people are selling it for sort of silly prices, £50, £100 and so on, which is not something I'm going to pay for this fragrance. And it's a shame that I didn't buy this before it got discontinued, but I do have this sample. I have another one of these lying around somewhere, but there we are. In fact, I had actually bought like 20 of these, by the way, and then I sold like 16 of them because I bought them so cheap I could actually sell it on to other people and spread the word, I guess. But yeah, so there we are. Avant-Garde. This one will stay in my collection somewhere, and I probably won't use it as much, or I'll use it sparingly every now and then. There we are. Speaking of discontinued fragrances, here's another one that I really, really, really like. I've never had a bad reaction from anyone from this fragrance. Again, another one which is discontinued. I have no idea why. This gets so much hate online, and I don't know why at all. People talk about it not lasting long. It lasts ages on my clothes. I don't spray it on my skin. I spray it on my clothes. But here you are. I actually completely forgot about this. I'd probably say I like this one a little bit better than this one in terms of the fragrance, but both are discontinued. Lovely bottle. I mean, solid cap. And the reason it has all these scratches is I actually let someone else borrow this back when it wasn't discontinued, and you can see from the travel and things, it's got some nicks and stuff, which wouldn't have happened if this was with me. But there you go. That's why there's marks and stuff. I bought it brand new, by the way. This bottle, I think, used to cost in retail like £99 for this bottle for 100 ml. Online, you could buy it a lot cheaper, maybe half price, like £40, £50, which is probably what I bought this for. This is the fragrance profile of Made to Measure. Again, like I said, it is slightly off topic, but I'm just saying how fragrances, which I really like and so on, this is one I really like. Like I said, have no issues, never had anyone say anything bad about this fragrance. I love how it smells, both initially as well as on the dry down. And here you are, some leather on the sort of base notes as well. Discontinued, no idea why. Gucci, I think you should bring it back. Again, you can see some examples here of people selling the bottle for £91 and more if it's brand new, probably. And you can see the fragrance here. So anyway, that's discontinued. Sorry, went off topic, but these are the two fragrances I really like. Both are discontinued. So what I'm going to do is, I completely forgot about this. What I might do is do a fragrance search for this profile now and try to find its replacement. I don't think this will be a good replacement for Avant-Garde, but we'll give it a go. And if I don't like it too much, I'll just use it as a daily cheapie to go to the gym and stuff like that. Okay, so with that, I will now move on to the actual unboxing. I always talk at the start of my videos. Apologies for that, but you can always skip to the unboxing. Okay, thank you for being patient. Okay, so this is a virgin unboxing, so as you can see, it's completely sealed. This is the front. The only other sort of Armaf fragrance that I have bought is the Club de Nuit Intense, which is obviously a very famous perfume amongst perfume connoisseurs, and that's because of it being a clone of the Aventus perfume. Okay, you can see there's texturing on the box. Okay, this is the bottom. I'm going to flip it up. By the way, the Club d'Ennemi Intense is the Ventus Creed clone, but I'm sure everyone already knows that. Made in France. It says Sterling at the back. I had no idea that the Sterling or a company called Sterling is in any way linked to Armaf, but there we are. I'm not sure whether Armaf licenses to Sterling or Sterling is the company that owns Armaf. No idea, but there we are. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give the box a sniff. I feel like I can smell the fragrance through the cellophane. We'll soon find out whether it really is the fragrance or not. Let's get this unboxed now. See if I can try to push it out. Some people can't tolerate the sound, but to me it sounds fine. Okay, there you go. Again, you can see it's still shiny. The box quality seems absolutely fine. I can't really see many flaws with it at all. I mean, there's bump here, which is fine, but the print, the textures, everything else, I think it's okay. Does it look like expensive or posh or in any way? Probably not. I don't think the bottle looks like that either based on the pictures, but we will soon find out. Okay, let's take the top off. There we are. Wasn't too bad. Armaf logo on the inside as well. Like I said, the print and everything else is absolutely fine. There's a bit of an embossing effect going on as well, actually, funny enough. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so there's the top that you can see already there. Very shiny. Okay. And I think it probably was. I think it probably was the fragrance that I could smell through the cellophane. Okay, let's have a look at the bottle now. So again, this is the first look for me as well. All right, so I'm going to turn the flashlight off. You can see some banding here. Some banding there as well. There's stitching on top of the banding and around as well. Does this bottle look expensive? No. I'm really sorry to say. I don't mean to be mean, but it doesn't. Does it look like there's a lot of work on it? Obviously, there's texture on the fabric. The stitching is, I mean, look at the stitching. It's not perfectly in line. The stitching isn't nice and smooth either. These stitches aren't identical. I mean, if I was the design consultant for Armaf, I would say just don't bother with all the stitching and stuff. Just try to make it minimalist. But this is the design decision and pathway they've gone down. Let's have a look at the bottom. Okay, so you can see the Armaf kind of embossed here as well in the glass, and there's a stick-on label right here. I'm just going to take a closer look at this myself as well in a second. Okay, there you go. So the fragrance list is kind of limited. Was the fragrance on the outside of the box? The ingredients and stuff. Yeah, well, I have no idea. Can you see any ingredients here? This is all seems to be in Russian, is it? Or so I'm not sure what the ingredients list are actually. Is that normal? There you go. Maybe this might be the... Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, so it's magnetized. You can see there. It feels really good, actually. Yeah, it feels fine. And here you go, Armaf on the inside as well. So you can see they've paid attention to the finishing there. And this is what I mean. Although the bottle looks kind of tacky, it kind of isn't. Because you can see all of this is, I mean, this is effort. The alignment, lining everything is great. So you've got the Armaf there. So I think I would say, like, in terms of the actual effort that's gone into it, it's a lot, but it looks like a gaudy kind of bottle, not finished quite to the standard, and which kind of brings it down. But overall, I can definitely see that they've put effort in this bottle. Okay, let's look at the top. Okay, the top also has Armaf on it. There you go. Is in focus. There we go. It's in focus now. And this is all chrome finish, kind of shiny. This is soft to the touch, but obviously, if you're first thing in the morning, if your hands still have some lotion or something like that, the gripping should be absolutely fine. Bit of a broad bottle, but I would probably imagine spraying like this. Okay, like that. All right. Oh, there is a little, I've just noticed this, there's a little diamante, I don't know what you want to call it, but obviously probably not real, but there you go. A little bit of extra finishing there. Maybe I'll turn the light off. There you go, you can see it now. A little bit of a scratch next to it, right there. Okay, a little bit of a scratch, but this is what I mean. You can't expect much for the price, I guess, compared to the sort of quality it's trying to give to you in terms of the fragrance note profile and so on for the price. That's the key. I think at the moment, this is going for about £18. Okay, I bought it for 20 actually, so by the time you see this video, you might be able to save a couple of pounds on this one. I'm going to give it a spray. Did you hear that? Do you hear that? Pumping it up. Okay, I think it might have sprayed something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Guys, this is... I'm using my memory. I'm not going to spray this next. And the reason I'm not doing that is because this is precious to me, okay? Because I don't want to use it. But I remember what this smells like. Okay, and this is very close. People in the... You can see I've already gotten excited. People in the comment section for this profile and Fragrantica, I think they've got it wrong. They're saying what it smells like. Maybe they are right. I don't know. But the fragrance note profile does match. Okay, it does match this. And it's a reasonable substitute. Is it going to match exactly this? Of course not. Of course not. It's going to be difficult to match exactly what this is. But, oh, goodness me. This is good, guys. You can see some of the spray has gone on here as well. Okay, can you see that? So when it's sprayed, if you're going to spray it, I'll probably say don't spray it this way. Spray it that way. Oh, my God. I'm going to give it another spray. The spray is really light to press. Okay, so it's kind of easy to spray it. There you go. And... another one, let's give that some time. Yeah. Now, on the second try, it smells slightly different to this now. On the second try, maybe it's kind of more. Funnily enough, I'm not a fragrance connoisseur or anything like that. There's loads of people, larger experts than me. Some of these fragrance notes are similar to the Club de Nuit Intense. Maybe, I don't know what it is exactly, but overall, I think it's fine. I was looking for something that's masculine, because this is definitely, like I said, although it's 55% masculine, it's definitely masculine in my opinion. And I was looking for something like that. I was looking for something which has like a tobacco-y kind of smell into it, which this does. It is definitely a masculine fragrance, and that's what I was looking for. And the reason for that is this. I have to say, guys, as time goes on, before I say why I bought this masculine fragrance, the fragrance notes are evolving into something which is kind of similar to this, avant-garde, but kind of different at the same time. You just got a sneak peek of what I'm about to talk about. So, like I said, this fragrance right here, I bought it because I wanted something masculine. Now, why? How has that come about? And you can notice, by the way, this will only go on one way. It can't go on any which way. But there we are. The reason for this is the fragrance I bought last. This is my daily driver at the moment, okay? Now, so this is Versace. Okay, is it Dylan Blue? Is it Dylan Blue? I think it is Dylan Blue, yes, Versace Dylan Blue. Okay, so you can see I've used a lot of it. Okay, it's only a little bit left. This gets so much praise by the fragrance community. You know, this is like least hated. Apparently women love it, men love it, and so on and so on. This has been absolutely mediocre for me. Absolutely mediocre in terms of the way it smells, its quality. I'm sorry if people like this fragrance, and I don't mean to be, insulting or anything like that. I have just rinsed this fragrance because I can't wait to get rid of it, to be honest with you. It's so plain. Never had a compliment from this fragrance. I don't even know if women like it or don't like it. Definitely not disliked, but there's nothing special about this fragrance. I don't know why there was so much hype. And I bought this, and I always buy 100 milliliters water bottles. I never buy the 50 mils one. But there you go. This isn't, to me, that masculine. It's not. Maybe it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. Doesn't have that manliness in it. This does. Okay, this does to me. So does the Avant-Garde, Lanvin Avant-Garde, and a couple of other fragrances that I have as well. But this one doesn't have that kind of vibe to me. Maybe boyish. Maybe boyish. Okay, so it's still male, but boyish male, rather than sort of male, masculine, just a full-grown man. So having used this for such a long time, I was just craving something which was more like this, and then it was discontinued. So I found this instead. Definitely masculine. Definitely masculine. I'm not a fragrance note profile person, so I'm sorry I can't sort of help you more than that. All I can say is that am I happy with this blind buy? I personally am. Is it somewhat similar to this one? Yes, it is. Am I getting those notes that you saw earlier on the screen, which I showed you for this one? Yes, I am. Okay, overall for the price, like I said, at this point in time, this is selling for about £18, and I think the reason it's selling for 18 is because people probably don't even know this exists, and people aren't buying it. I had to pay £20 because I bought it. I bought it during the Christmas season, so you can imagine I paid more than I needed to. But you can buy this for £17. For £17, is it worth it? Yes. I hope this price doesn't increase. But I do hope more people buy this fragrance so that it doesn't get discontinued, like the Gucci Made to Measure. Gets a lot of hate, but I love it. Like I said, never had any complaints, have had compliments. This is another one which has gotten discontinued. So I realized that the sorts of fragrances I like, if enough people don't buy them, they're going to get discontinued. so there we are. That was the Armaf Voyage Titan Pour Homme unboxing. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.